cousins. Welcome back to Chillin' with Allie. 4:28 p.m. Trust what you feel. You already doing it. Trust what you feel, man. Divine is like, look, trust that feeling that you feel, baby. You're right. Get grounded. Divine is telling you, hold your ground. Stay in your ground. You're good. Stay in your ground. You're already doing whatever the fuck you're supposed to be doing. It's about to pay off. Yep. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided in inner temple devotion. Trust the tune into the portal of your heart. Trust what your heart is trying to tell you. Like, everything is divinely guided. So essentially what this is you're in life, but divine is controlling your movements and shit. So this is like you ever had like a IT problem, so you had to call into like whoever the fuck, like the Geek Squad or some shit, and then they had to access the computer or whatever the fuck through their computer, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how you're able to do that type of shit. Even if you're on the Zoom call, you can access somebody else's screen or whatever, right? It's almost like that's what divine is doing. You was like, well, divine, I need help with whatever this is. And divine's like, okay, because everything is divinely guided. So divine's like, okay, divine keeps telling you, don't worry about something. Like, don't worry about it. I got it. And you're just like, but divine, I need help with this. Divine's like, don't worry about it. I got it. You're not in control of the screen. Divine is working your screen right now. Like, I don't know how to make that, into another example, but divine is controlling what you're seeing right now, or divine is controlling like whatever the fuck. Divine's fixing something in the background because you were having a hard time doing it. Okay, cool. The crumbling and age of light. So yeah, divine is getting rid of a problem here. If you have to take your electronics to a place to get them fixed, that means something's wrong with it, right? Okay. You take it in to get the repair. That means that somebody can fucking fix it. For the most part, right? Divine's fixing something. I don't know what the fuck. Like, Divine, you broke something in the background. Divine's fixing it. It's cool. It's not a big deal. So Divine's like, chill out. Just relax. Everything cool. But you're bugging the fuck out. Yeah, Council of Light, and you're already doing it. Yeah, divine is in full control of everything right now. That's why you're like, why do I feel like I'm trying shit and it's not really working? Like, ain't nothing really happening. That's because, my nigga, you're they coming to hook up your damn cable and shit. Do you know how to hook up your cable? No? Okay. That's why they doing it, right? So what you just sit there, you just be chilling, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? This is the stage of divine putting something together because you couldn't do it by yourself. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You gotta trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? Divine is telling you, trust your path, trust your gut. You're not wrong. What you can't do will help you. But we don't know what's a problem until you know what a problem is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know that okay, I'm about to go buy a new whatever the fuck, but I don't really know how to work everything, and I ain't know that such and such was supposed to be downloaded on whatever the fuck, right? You take it to somebody and they're like, oh, or you call in to, you know what I'm saying, to the help desk or whatever the fuck, and they just like, oh, well, actually, so what you were supposed to do is this. So, okay, so what we gonna do? They gonna troubleshoot with you, right? That's what divine is trying to do. Divine is like, okay, well, shit, I'll just fix the problem for you. It's cool. Like, it's not a big deal, but you're really bugging out. You're like, oh my God, what am I supposed to be doing? How do I do this? It's like, you're like, take that visual. Like, somebody's trying to fix your electronics. You don't know how to fix it. You're just being told to just wait while they fix your shit, and you're just sitting there looking like, oh my God, like, what do I do? It's literally being fixed in front of your face, and you still wondering, what do I do? Nothing. You're supposed to wait until it's fixed and then you get it back. What do you mean? What do you do? You just feel uncomfortable because you're not doing anything. And divine, unfortunately, I mean, that's something you gonna have to kind of like get over. I feel like that's simply what it is. I feel like you're uncomfortable because you're not doing anything. That's because I think you've done all you could. You've done so much to the point you've broken something and divine's fixing it. I don't know what you broke, but you fucked something up in the past. Divine's fixing it for you. You gotta take your car to the shop to get the oil changed or whatever the fuck, or you gotta get whatever the fuck done, right? And it's gonna be like an hour or 45 minutes or a couple hours. It's gonna like and you just like, what do I do? Like in that time of shit being fixed, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Or at least that's what I'm asking. What the fuck's wrong with you? You leap. Divine, like you just like, you know what? So your car getting fixed right here, but it's a whole ass restaurant that you've been wanting to try that's right here. So you like, well shit, I could go try this restaurant real quick. But then you just like, but what if the car is like, what if the car get finished before, I finish eating? Well, then they gonna call you and let you know that it's finished. And that don't mean you gotta hurry up eating. Like what the, yeah, you're tripping. Yeah, you're tripping. You're bugging out. And I feel like it's simply because you're uncomfortable that divine's telling you just sit still. You just feel like everybody else. So I feel like it's the pressure from everybody else. Like everybody else is not doing something or you. Divine's I'm gonna be honest. I just simply feel like divine's telling you sit the fuck still. And you just wait on your shit. And everybody else is doing something else and you bugging out. Yeah, you got no right here. So that's what's crazy. It's like, you got no and you got birthing a new age. You are so scared that like a really crazy situation finna crack off, but it's not. You scared to trust your intuition or trust your heart because it's like everybody else gonna feel some type of way about whatever the fuck. But divine is telling you straight up, like you need to chill. Like it's almost like it's being set up like this on purpose. Like okay, you need time to yourself, so how about you go to the spa that's next door or this whatever the fuck. Like you literally can just walk next door and by the time they're finished with this, you'll be finished with whatever the fuck you're doing. And if they finish early, you can, what I'm saying, they can call you and let you know you're just right here. But I don't know, Starseed, it's like you're scared to go for what gets you excited completely because you're scared about the actions or the words of other people. And divine's like, you ain't gotta be scared about shit. Everything is already divinely guided. You ain't even in control of this shit anyway. You got Pleiades. That's why you can't stop stressing about shit. You ain't even supposed to be stressed out. Nothing is supposed to have you stressed or worried or anything like that. And if it does, it's not supposed to. So that's a clear sign to let it go. But you got Pleiades. You're supposed to be on the other side of things. So literally, like I said, let's just say if this was a literal form of next door, you're supposed to be on the other side of things. It's a double mission. Literally a double mission. You can get your car fixed and you can go get something to eat, or you can go to the spa that is literally next door. That is a double mission, killing two birds with one stone. You can do two things at the same time. Divine is telling you it is okay to enjoy yourself. It's okay to be cool and relaxed and, have fun or whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to do. Your shit is being fixed right now in the background. You can't fix it. So you took it to the Lord who can fix it. Yeah, get grounded and priestess. Divine is trying to tell you, like, you ain't got to be worried about nothing, bro. You ain't got to be worried about nothing, sis. But you are for some reason. Like, somebody want to go get a nose piercing? Oh, but the job won't let me get a nose piercing. But such and such won't like my nose piercing. Yeah, Divine is telling you, take a break. Like, you literally cannot. Divine's telling you, and Rama, where are you being called to journey to? Right? That's what Divine is setting up in the background. That's why your guidance is divinely guided. That's the first card out. That's why Divine is telling you, follow your heart. What do you want to do? Because where's your heart leading you to go? Because we already got this shit working out in the background. So do you in the fucking meantime? Like, what do you want to do? You literally have to take a break. So there's something that you keep worrying about, something you keep trying to go toward. Whatever it is, Divine is like, stop worrying about that shit. That's why it's a double mission. Go have fun. Go relax. Stop worrying about this shit. You can't fix it right now. That's because it's already being fixed. You ain't got to worry about it now. Break the chain. 2 cards to let you know, get rid of that shit. Stop worrying about whatever the fuck this is. You have the council of light All of your spiritual team is working overtime on whatever the fuck this is. This is like when you call into, you got a problem with whatever the fuck, so you call into the customer service department, and then they escalate it to priority or whatever the fuck, high priority. So your shit is being worked on by like a many of people. Like, okay, all of these documents, everybody spread this out, so we all, get to this high priority. We all get this cleared out in a certain amount of time. It's coming through like fast food. We got to pump this food out, right? We got to pump this shit out. So the thing is, divine is like, look, like you need to relax. Like you're still in the, I gotta hurry up and do this. You're in that mind state, and divine's like, no, chill out. Everything is about to be totally different. Like, you've worked your ass off to the point. This is like you just had a whole food rush. And it was 2-3 hours fucking long, and my nigga, you done went through, like, nigga, you never stopped the whole time. You just insanity mode going through shit. You gotta understand, you just putting in so much work for something that, my nigga, you deserve this break, because divine's like, okay, you did all of this, now let me take care of this. Like, okay, you did all of this, it created this, so let us handle this part. We gonna set this up, and then you good. Like, all you had to do was do this part. You did your part. For some reason, you still on go mode though. Divine's like, no, this is like when you've been up for too fucking long, and then your body is still up. Like, you tired as hell, but your body is still up. Like, we gotta. And it's like, no, like, you don't have to do anything. Just relax. Just chill out. Take a break. 2 cards to say, fucking relax. Take a break. You keep saying no to the wrong shit. Divine telling you say no to shit. You keep saying no to the wrong shit. You saying yes to everything else, and you telling yourself no. You telling yourself you can't take a break. You can't relax. You literally already worked your ass off for whatever this is. I'm hearing you retired kind of young. Like, whatever this is, divine, like, you put in work, my nigga. That's why everything is divinely guided. You couldn't be in control of this shit if you wanted to. That's why divine is like, stop, like, trying to break the fucking controller. Your shit ain't even on. Divine done gave you a controller. You looking at the fucking game thinking that you playing, and you getting mad because every time you go to push left and shit, it ain't working. Divine like, bro, chill out. My shit not working, right? Because it ain't on. Yeah, this is where divine's officially telling you your controller has not been on. You over here pressing the shit out this button about to break the controller trying to go left. That's why your shit not on. I got this. You relax. That's what divine trying to tell you. Yeah, that's that moment that you just realize your controller has not been on. You have not been playing the game this entire time, but you've been stressing like you have been. Now you can take a break. You ain't in a motherfucking tournament. Divine got you. Divine got you. You're good. But you was just so determined. Like, you got them weird ass myths. Like, the football team is playing and your team got the ball and you got to pee real bad. But if you go get up and pee, they gonna lose. They gonna fumble or something. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, what the hell would make you think that? That's all I'm saying. Your way of thinking is crazy. This is why Divine is telling you, like, yo, you've been under so much pressure for so long that you really don't understand, like, you're safe now. Like, y'all know, like, when you see them dogs and just animals, period, like, when you see the animals in the shelter and they fucked up and they is just like, man, y'all about to fuck me up too. And it's just always somebody like, no, you're safe now. Somebody's trying to be gentle with you and shit. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be gentle with you because you safe now. But you just like, nah, I'm about to go live for the 5 if they reach in this cage one more time. Like, I don't want no fucking treats. I'm going to bite you if you come in here again. And they just like, man, you good. Like, you're safe. You're cool. And it's like you starting to warm up, but you still, like, you know how they be. Still timid as fuck. Even kids, old people, whatever the fuck, however you want to put it. Like, nigga, you done been abused for so fucking long and under so much pressure in survival mode for so long that when you hear the word you're safe, you can't totally believe that that's true because you can't see it. This is like, no, this looks exactly like the rest of this shit I've been dealing with. I don't feel safe. I don't feel like you telling me the truth. This is why you're having a hard time believing that everything is cool. That's why divine is being patient with you, but that's also why you're not in control of anything. If you was in control thinking how you're thinking, you would run rampant and rogue and be biting everybody. No. You ain't trapped. You just gotta be still for a second because you gotta figure out what the fuck going on. Like, you really gotta understand you're safe now. You're still scared that something bad and horrific is about to happen, and divine is about to completely airlift you out of a complete situation here, but you just so worried about it. Transformation and break the chain, bro. Yeah, and you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You again, your life been so hard that, yo, I'm telling you, y'all ever seen them fucking dogs at the shelter and you just like, man, I should take a dog home from the shelter, and then they just like, man, I don't know for real, like, cause if I go here and y'all fuck me up too, you know what, this gonna be, everybody gonna have a bad day around this bitch. But then it just seems like, you know, and they just like, yeah, after, you know, a couple of days or so or whatever the hell they, you know, such and such started warming up to us, and it seemed like that's what it's gonna be. Like, you get into a new environment, you gotta warm up to that shit, but then you realize, like, officially, but you don't know already. It's not, I'm not, like, cause I don't know how else they explain this shit. Like, I hope y'all not taking offense to it, but if you do, you kind of slow anyway. But if, what I'm saying is, whatever stage you're in right now, this is almost like you've been rescued and you're just kind of in the animal shelter. It's not because you on lock and you fucked up. It's because this is where you're being nurtured right now. It's the shelter. This is where you're being nurtured. But you're also about, like, a loving family, a loving whatever the fuck is about to, like, come across. Like, I don't know how to explain that shit in these type of terms, but divine is strictly trying to tell you, like, you're safe, you're good, and you don't got to be worried about nothing, bro. Yeah, Mirror and Warrior Woman, something is triggering the fuck out you. I think it has everything to do with your, boundaries. You got to put up boundaries. It's the people around you, your environment, person, places, or things that are seriously, you need to put up boundaries for a new age of light. A whole new transformation is coming into play, and you've been training for this for a lifetime. But you have this mirror problem. You have something affecting you because it's mirroring. Clearly, 444 is clearly mirroring something from the past. Like, you don't understand that you've changed. This is a whole transformation that you're going through. Like, but it's easy for other people to see the transformation. You can see when somebody's more happy and healthy and just, you know what I'm saying, all around just better and good spirits and shit. That's what divine is trying to get you to do now, but you're still kind of timid on this new thing. That's why divine's like, okay, well, you're transforming, you're already doing it, but that's also why you have angels around you. You got keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Your ancient ancestors stand beside you. You have love all around you all the time. That's why divine is trying to, you ever just like kind of, maybe just one day you just go into the store and then like two people just like, hi, how are you? Just very nice, just up and just randomly say something to you. That's not just for no reason. That's kind of like divine is, you know, just not necessarily if you don't need to pick me up. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But this is divine being like, yo, like, hey, we're out here. Yeah, we outside. Yes, we out here. Hello, how are you? And then you say some nice shit back. I'm good. How are you? And it don't even go nowhere. It just, from there, y'all just smile and walk off. Yes, we out here. The keepers of the earth are out here. Angels are out here. Yes. So divine is trying to put you in contact with more of this energy. Like, you really are safe, but you're having the hardest time. You're struggling with it because it's like, in your mind, it's like, yeah, well, every time, you know what I'm saying, I think that this is what it is. This ain't what it is. Or, you know, whatever the fuck. I feel like it be the environment. You're going to an environment where you are super loved and cared for. And it's just, and so it could be like an actual relocation, or this could simply be like where you start to go, like people that you befriend and places that you start to go. You start to feel loved. You just welcome this fuck. You know how you feel welcome as fuck on any of my channels? Like, you're going to feel that out in the real world. Like, welcome this fuck. Like, you are really important. People really fuck with you. You just was always around the wrong people. Divine's like, okay, it's officially time to take, you literally have break the chain and take a break with transformation all right next to each other. That's the trifecta. That is the trifecta, but yeah, unalignment. You're unaligned some way, shape, or form. You are just focused on this mirror shit. What's triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? That's what the fuck you're getting away from. Take a break from that type of energy. Yeah, again, your guidance is all divinely guided. That's why you got 3 changes happening back to back to back. This is like going in, look at something and being like, okay, just making a list of shit that you want to change. This is what's happening here. Divine's like, you're already doing it. You're already good. Like, why you starting to slow down now? Yeah, the initiation in reverse. It's like you keep getting triggered and you don't want to walk into this. It keeps going in reverse, and that's because you're focused on. It's like you don't understand. You don't understand that you're safe now. You've transformed into what you're supposed to be doing, and it's like you still looking at the past, thinking that it's going to resurface. Have you answered your deepest calling? This is why all of this is happening, is so that you can answer your deepest calling. It's also why you're not in control of anything, because if you go into anything fearful, then you're not going to make it to where you're supposed to anyway. That's why divine is in control of it. You're literally leaping out of a tower. Something is crumbling. You're not supposed to be fucking with it at all. Like, person, place, or thing, it's crumbling. For you or just in general, you're literally supposed to be leaping out of whatever this is. And divine is telling you, like, you already have an idea. So you go first and the universe is going to catch you. Keep facing your true north. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? Break the chain, rewrite your future. There's something that you don't agree with in life that you can easily change, and you're still focused on the past way of doing stuff. You have yes. Just say yes. This is for you. Yes. Divine is telling you, take this leap. Yes, you are correct. Yes, you are being triggered as you're leaving this tower. You're literally about to leap out of this whole thing. Like, before it even goes like all the way downhill, you're leaping out of it. But you're so scared that you're going to be in the tower. Like, you're not. Something is triggering you and you done already, you're supposed to be in a playful energy. Not being so serious and playful. And then you also fully protected, but you just like, nah, what's going what's going on? Divine's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Don't dim your light to fit in. Everything for you is good. Unbound. Everything for you is good, bro. Seeding new light, new foundation. Divine plan is ending and is starting and ending off the reading. Divine plan, bro. Deep replenishment. That's why you like, it's this rest mode that divine is telling you, just rest, relax, and all that shit. You like, it's just not gonna work out. Why? You can't take a break. It's so crazy because I remember reading on, I think it was like some Google article or whatever the fuck, but it was about like restaurant workers, and they was like, man, it's crazy. Like, I go a whole 8 hours or whatever in my shift and then not take a pee break because I don't want my tables to build up. I'm like, what the fuck? So y'all be damn near catching UTIs, if not catching UTIs, because you feel like you can't pee at work. So you just holding it. It seems like you doing some irrational shit like that. Like, you feel like you can't do basic human things or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. You just feel like you can't do something, so you just holding it. Like, you suffering. And that shit don't even make no fucking sense. I'm bound from that shit. I was like, what the fuck? So y'all just go hold y'all pee the whole time y'all at work? Like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Because as soon as I go pee, I got like 50 tables. And, like, so what? So, what the fuck? Okay. No, not a good idea. I'll be right back.